Well, guys, it's a rainy afternoon here in Zamboanga City. I thought I'd check in. It's been a while since I put a vlog out. I don't really have too much to say. I mean, we've had some rather, sad news in that a, a philanthropist, an Egyptian philanthropist, was actually murdered here like the day before yesterday. I guess he just was in his car and somebody flagged him down for help, and then they just shot him and left him. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but it's somebody that I only found out about after he had passed away and all the work that he did. I guess he established schools and was involved in a lot of charitable projects throughout the country, not just here in Zamboanga, but I guess like through Davao and Cotabato and other things like that. So his name is Abdalrahman Elfaky, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really know how to say his name. I didn't see it in Arabic, but Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. It's a tragedy. But that's what's happening locally. Other than that, guys, it's just, life goes on here in all other respects. So, we still have a crime issue here. And I think that if we focused on, if the current new administration that we have, which seems to be like a really open-minded and more transparent kind of administration, they're very communicative towards the citizens. If they focused on two things, just better drainage and CCTV installment throughout the city, I think that those two things would be monumental. If they were done successfully, if they were able to pull those off, they would be monumentally changing for the whole cityscape. The whole landscape here would be changed. You wouldn't be having to deal with school cancellations all the time for a little bit of rain. You wouldn't have constant flooding in certain areas like Baliwasan or I don't know, Tetuan, all these places, Santa Maria. I'm not sure. Like, I just know throughout the city there are some places that are really affected heavily by the rains. Here where we are, it rains. There is some kind of flooding here and there, but like, it's not bad. It's not like the pictures that are down from downtown. So, but we are affected because if there's a nationwide, if there's a citywide cancellation of classes, then unfortunately that affects us. And of course, like, that's the least of our, if you compare my concern to the concerns of people who are like really having damaged houses. So it's still minor, but these things could be improved. So that, and of course for security, the installation and maintenance and surveillance of the city, it seems like it just has to happen. Unfortunately, there is an element within society that can basically commit crime with impunity here. And unless we have better, surveillance, I don't see that getting better at any time. I would say surveillance and foot patrols in neighborhoods and in downtown, as well as surveillance. And I think that would be a real strong step in the right direction. Everything else could continue as is, but at least for this term of the mayorship, if the mayor would focus on those things, that'd be so, amazing. I really would love to see that happen. And I think that we would all benefit here, citizens, foreigners, and residents alike. Everybody who resides here would really, really dramatically have their life benefit from that security and better drainage. And then from there, once you've got security in place and you've got drainage, better infrastructure, then things can continue to grow. You're going to have more outside investment. You can have a lot of things going positive for the city. And the city is quite big, so there's a lot of room for people to develop things here. Anyways, y'all, that's my 2 cents about what's happening here in Zamboanga. It's just going to be a short vlog today. I don't really have much more to say. I mean, the rain brought on the idea of the drainage because I'm just concerned about the schools and about people's houses. And the other thing, of course, security, because security is always an issue. Now, you'll see online, like, people always say things like negative and nasty about Mindanao. Security is an issue throughout the whole nation, and we could invest in drones if it's too hard to install cameras in certain areas of the city. We could have drone patrols. Like in Hong Kong, they have drone monitored areas for places that are harder to reach, and they actually will erect signs to show you that it's being monitored actively by the Hong Kong drones. So those things can work, and those are nice solutions, or at least they're nice ideas for like possible solutions. And I hope that we can, come together and work together to make this place safer and better. Anyways, y'all, I'm just a resident here. Those are my 2 cents. I just hope for the best for everyone, and for the success of everyone, and the safety and security for everyone. So take care, good night, and God bless. Assalamu alaikum. Bye-bye.